It is 4:21, and welcome those of you who are watching this on camera, KLBJFM.com, which if you're listening, you can do that at 7 o'clock for reasons I can't explain. Different glasses. Same jacket. Yes, this is the lovemaking jacket.
Pardon me, I got to turn on my...
What
color temperature should I go on today?
Hey, can I ask you a question? Did Carly Simon write a song about you?
Huh?
Did Carly Simon write a song about you?
Maybe.
You walked in to the radio show.
Is that Dylan?
And you put yourself on lights. It's no different.
What do you mean, no different?
There's no difference.
It really is. Had
zero difference.
Effect.
That's the beauty of this light.
It's subtle.
Like when you watch a movie, are you like...
It's just casting shadows in a different way on your face.
It makes a reflection in your glasses is all it's
Are you saying that there's no fill there?
Okay, so I saved this one for Chewy. Sorry, I had a picture of Judy Maggio. I bet that didn't happen when our show's done. Oh, look at that. That's Judy Maggio.
And Troy Kimmel. I love Troy Kimmel.
Ron Oliveira and Troy Kimmel having fun.
Wait a minute. Is that a super spreader event?
Yeah. Troy and Ron are pretty close there.
That's a super duper spreader event.
Not Julie, but Judy's way over there. Can you play Judy?
G.
This is Judy Maggio.
Let's get a little racy in the
anchor, who I shock jocking used to make comments about because she still is beautiful, and the weird thing is we've become friends, but only because she likes my wife. But she was introducing us at the Giving to Children's Christmas Parade a few years ago, and I think it was Walt Macaborski. Mm-hmm. Said something that he listens to us in the morning or something, and then Judy didn't have a response. Can you play it?
Those guys can get a little racy in the morning.
That's the short version. I like the long version.
Anyway, Chewy, there is a chef, who is getting lobsters high before he kills them.
That's kind of courteous. Are they getting high? Do we know that they're getting high?
A chef in Maine is literally hotboxing lobsters so they die a happier death.
Oh.
How much time is he giving them?
A chef, I haven't read it. Charlotte Gill is the owner of Charlotte's legendary Lobster Pound in Maine. She's also a licensed medical marijuana caregiver. Despite owning a lobster restaurant for 7 years, she told the Mount Desert Islanders she felt bad when the lobsters showed up to be killed. Lobsters don't show up to be killed. Somebody brings them in, and I will eat them. She said to be killed with no exit strategy. So she picked up a lobster named Roscoe and literally hotboxed him. He chilled out. He didn't snap his claws. He seemed to relax. That's like
that makes me sad.
That's like giving a guy who's getting executed. They say, "Look, we'll give you a couple of Valium before," because they don't want to mess with you. I mean, they don't want you to be all.
I think it's the first time I've empathized with an animal, a high lobster.
Yeah.
Now it's actually.
Now, when you
things.
do that, are you a humanitarian or a lobstertarian, or like what would you be classified?
We don't know if Bob was trying to be funny.
I wasn't. I was being serious.
Bob was being serious.
Seems like a very humanitarian kind of thing to do, but you're doing it to a lobster. So
I feel
does that
guilty.
make you? That is a 100% legitimate question.
Paid for by people who are radio hosts who feel sorry for making fun of a line that he didn't mean as a joke. All right, you got to see this next video.
Dale Dudley's always on the bottom in the bedroom. Is he going to be Putin's bottom? Don't vote for Dale Dudley.
Sell it, baby. Sell it. Okay, the next one. With peace and love. And I'm sorry that I laughed at this. It's Halloween and people still have to do their job. But sometimes people don't think. I present to you the clown lady giving COVID results.
Here with Shimi Sharif, my colleague who's also a senior health advisor. And we thought we'd start by giving you a quick update on where we are as a state with COVID-19. As of today, there have been 38,160 cases of COVID-19 in Oregon, with 390 new cases being reported today. Sadly, we are also reporting 3 deaths today, bringing the statewide total for COVID-19 related deaths to 608.
I thought she was Heath Ledger's Joker.
What was that?
I don't know.
That's called not thinking about what your job is, dude.
I mean, you can't take 10 minutes to
That's-
change.
What is just the news? Is that like an onion thing?
No, I don't think. I think this is real. It's Oregon, isn't it? Did I fall for something?
I don't
may
know.
have. I don't know. It's still funny though. No, I think this is no. She's an Oregon health official.
Well, I know that's what that says, but what is just the news?
Look, man,
Look,
Matt Bearden is the most cynical human being that I've ever met. Do you want to meet him? I think it's real.
uh-oh.
What happened? Is it fake? Oh,
Are you on the camera right now?
no, I'm not.
Wow. Are you on the camera? Why are you playing two of these?
Chewy's in charge.
I'm not running the board.
Go ahead.
Go.
Are you watching the segment via camera? Take a good, long look at Dale Dudley. That's the leather jacket he wears while he's humping his wife.
I said that at the start of the segment.
I already did the leather jacket.
I'm not ashamed of it. I think it's still got a little schmag on it somewhere. Hold on. Not
Do
sure.
you want a little schmag on you?
Dale Dudley wears
damn
a
it.
Harley
Come
Davidson
on.
jacket and doesn't own a Harley Davidson. That's stolen valor.
You know, I hear Dale rides in an electric car. Ew!
Bob Fonseca wears a restaurant's hat and doesn't own a restaurant.
That's stupid.
No, it's not. Same thing. Same thing. Hold on, I got one more, and then we're going to stop this.
Oh, we are?
We are.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, hold
At
on.
this point.
If Gene Dudley were alive, he'd say, "These guys are running this bit into the goddamn ground. Do you want Gene Dudley to come back to tell you you're running it into the GD ground?" Paid for by the committee to dig up Gene Dudley. All right, give me a second here. This is totally inappropriate, and I don't care. I think it's funny in a, what is that way? Morbid, macabre sort of way.
Macabre?
But wouldn't you think about not dressing as a clown when you know you had to go on the TV to talk about COVID deaths? Okay. I thought that
I'm
was,
with you. I
thought that
think
was
it's
the funniest
inappropriate.
thing of the day. I did. I really did. All right, let me find a small town-tober that you guys are like. Here you go.
No, she is a pediatrician in Oregon.
Oh, you know what? I think that's Patch Adams' sister. 90s joke. Get off your goddamn phones.
I'm trying to
This
verify
is the
your
last small
fake
town
news.
sober day. And I'm telling you right now, it would have been dead in the water if it wasn't for Channing Camille from Austin, Texas cleaning. She put 5 or 6 up every single day. I love you, show preppers, but Tracy wanted us to cover the death of a 46-year-old Miss America contestant. What's happening? Oh, yeah. That's not my ring.
Spam risk.
Dale Dudley is running for office,
I'm not.
despite the fact that he relies on other people to do his work for him. That's right. Will he show up prepared, or will he once again rely on a group of idiots and flibberty-gibbets to do his work for him?
All right, delete the bed. Delete the hotkey.
Are we in Small Town-tober or not?
Yes.
And the Dudley and Bob with Matt
Afternoon.
Show present Small Town-tober.
It's
Now,
October.
Over to Dale.
Thank you. It's October. It's when I try to find stories from small towns. And thank you, Channing. You found some great ones. Today, it is nothing's going to top the lady at the pancake house, or what was the other one? We really had fun when Matt wasn't here. Just period. But
Right.
no, the guys who were
Oh, the underwater
carving pumpkins
yeah.
underwater. But this is the grandma edition of Small Town-tober. This is Knoxville. Here you go. You got to hear what this guy was going to do, and I'll get it full screen here. Give me a second there. I can only do it when it's playing.
Give
for
him a
some
break,
reason.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Now to resurrect his grandmother. Monday night, officers responded to reports of vandalism at the church cemetery along Huckleberry Springs Road. They found
Huckleberry.
extensive damage to the cemetery, including dug-up spots and broken headstones. A church representative told police a homeless man had been staying around the property and damaging the cemetery. Danny Frazier admitted to destroying some of the property in an attempt to resurrect his grandmother, who's buried at the site.
Aw.
Frazier was arrested and charged with vandalism and criminal trespassing.
I can relate to that one.
Mama's cold.
Mama's cold. This quick version.
I mean, if it's your grandmother, I don't know. You can't do anything like corpse, I guess.
I don't know if every drunk has this, but you have a sad drunk. Maybe you had a tiff with your wife or something, and real quickly, former friends of ours, and we were driving the back roads because the guy driving had been drinking, and we got near the cemetery right there off of Mopac where my mom is buried, and had the window down, was feeling sorry for myself, and just started crying in front of these people. And they go, Dale, what's wrong with you? And I said, Mama's cold. Mama's cold. Because it was like, like the weather is right now. It's so funny. Booze. Oh, something scared me last night. My wife goes, I don't even think about alcohol anymore. I was like, oh, God, are we going to be non-drinkers forever? Stop. I'm thinking way too much. Here's a woman who is accused of taking her grandmama to get a exorcism in Texas.
Oh.
So, it's a California woman. We'll just pretend she's
This is such a bizarre story. A California woman is accused of kidnapping her grandmother to take her on a road trip to get an exorcism, but the whole thing was foiled when they were pulled over here in Arizona. Fox 10's Irene Snyder had an exclusive interview with the family member who is responsible for bringing this odyssey to an end. Irene.
Well, good evening, Carrie. Well, this woman told authorities that
Looks like Irene has your light, Bob.
Oh, yeah, a little hot.
A little hot.
Well, she needs to be powdered.
Well, she decided to take her grandmother.
Are you powdered?
No, I don't. But I don't have that kind of
powder,
perspirating
money
against
for
her
powder.
will because she believed
I forgot. Before we get off camera, start eating that jerky. You got to see how much Chewy sweats. Do a before picture right now on the cameras there, Dylan. Thank you very much. Now, eat that whole thing, and we'll come back to Chewy before the break. You got to see this. It's crazy.
She was possessed by demons, and that's why she wanted to take her out to Texas so that she could get those demons driven out of her.
Are we known for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing we do here.
What city?
All over. Anywhere.
Dumas?
Dumas will
I knew
do
a guy
it.
named Demon Dave from Dumas.
Yeah, well.
They're called Texorcisms.
They've got demon drive-thrus.
That's the name of their mascot, their high school mascot, is the Dumas Demons.
It's the kind of call no son ever wants to get.
Call from next door neighbors, and Melissa was taking my mom against her will.
Anybody else notice that sound wave does not match what that guy's saying? I'm starting to think that's just a video. What about y'all? Am I interrupting too much today?
No.
I'm on a manic. I'm in a manic phase.
Go ahead.
Wow, Matt has his eyes wide open. I'll leave.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm not. No.
Yeah.
No.
Will Dale Dudley leave you in a lurch?
Melissa is Doug's niece, who had been living with her grandmother in Orange, California for the past 7 months. Neighbors say they overheard Melissa talking about going to Texas while her grandmother protested.
She was panicking, saying, I don't want to go to Texas. Blah, blah, blah. I don't, you can't take me to Texas.
Doug says when he heard this, he immediately called and texted Melissa, trying to figure out what was going on. When she told him the reason why they were heading out there, Doug was even more baffled.
Taking her to Texas to get her undemonized. She said my mom had demons in her.
The pair were allegedly en route to an exorcist in Houston.
Then I went, holy shit. My mom's a devout Catholic, and I'm like, that ain't where she wants to go.
Doug says he called the police, who managed to ping Melissa's phone off a tower in Phoenix and tracked them down heading east on the I-10 near Wild Horse Pass, where they were pulled over and Melissa was arrested.
I was thinking about exorcism the other day. I don't know why. And
I can't believe that you would do any kind of exorcism, to be honest with you. You seem kind of lazy.
I walked in today and I go, I'm in the best mood I've been in a long time. I got my license and I feel a path, And I literally said, Bob wasn't here yet. And I go, yeah, dude, I'm in a great mood. And I'm pretty sure you guys will knock it down by about 5 o'clock.
Point of inquiry?
Yes.
Are you doing like a Celine Dion thing today?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, like she'll sing a number
Uh-huh.
And she goes backstage, and she comes back out, and she's wearing a new outfit.
Wait till my pink polo gets here. I'm going to change shirts when the cameras
I'm just
switch.
saying,
Chewy just told me he didn't like the clear glasses.
you had different glasses on earlier, and now I'm seeing a different.
2 seconds ago. These were the ones, a great place.
I love those.
iMart in Cedar Park is going to kill everybody because they could do this pair, $66 for the frame, in 1 hour.
Don't give them a free plug. They didn't give you anything.
They didn't give me anything.
Keep going.
Those bastards. No, Chewy just told me he didn't like these.
You don't like those, Chew.
I'm not a fan.
Okay, cut to Chewy. Look at his face from just that beef jerky. Crazy. How does that feel when it comes on?
It feels hot, but then
you sweat under your arms
I just
too?
start sweating. No, just like my head and my neck.
What about your balls?
My face? No, dry as a whistle.
Daniel used to do that too, though, but he could do it without even eating anything.
Just thinking about food, he'd start
That
sweating.
started to happen to me too now.
You eat hot stuff?
I love hot stuff.
By Donna Summer.
Good one. Good one.
Do you get sweaty like that?
No, I don't.
It's a not a disease. It's something that people have. Some people have.
Part of your,
a third of people.
Chemistry or whatever.
You can wipe it off now.
Thank you.
Okay. Y'all aren't digging these. I'm not digging them
That's
either.
what she
No,
said.
I was thinking about exorcism. Something came up about the Exorcist and Halloween. It was a countdown of songs. Billy Joel was playing the songs he grew up with. And he was playing.
He was playing Tubular Bells.
Oh man, one of his guitar players guest DJ'd on that channel, and I immediately knew what song he was talking about. He says it's a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece. It is. Oh, and there's another song of Billy Joel's from that album where we were talking about New Wave the other day,
Right,
where he was trying to go New Wave, and it's a song that's trashing New Wave, where he goes, hot funk, cool punk, anyway to bunk bunk, it's still rock and roll to me. So, but I was thinking about exorcism. So, if you see The Exorcist, whoever's inside him gets mad at the cross or any Bible verses being read, right?
Right.
Okay, well then, what if the person possessed is of a different faith? How can the priest get it out if it's somebody of a different faith?
I don't think it happens to other faiths.
Because they're not as gullible.
Yeah.
I'm with Chewy. I think it's.
Yeah, I was just going. Well, you don't ever see anybody holding up a Quran or.
It was undiagnosed mental illness of some sort.
All right, I don't know. Let me go with this one. I think we'll do well with this one, and we'll wind up Small Town-tober forever. This is the second story I've had this week, but this one's in a better town, and the kids got a better mullet. There is a mullet competition.
Hell yeah.
And these are the kids that are going for the youth championship.
So an 8-year-old boy from Celeste is in the running for the very prestigious title of Best Youth Mullet in the U.S.
Yeah, only one person can hope to have that title. News 12's Mike Rogers does not have that title, but he can catch up.
That's how a word like best works, bud. Only one person.
Yeah, it can be the best. Yeah.
It's a superlative.
Well, you're going after everybody today.
I am.
Small market TV guys, small market radio guys.
And the contestant about the hair that's making headlines.
For an 8-year-old, Jack
he's got the Eddie Munster thing happening too.
Kids in high school that we don't even know come up to him at football games or whatever, and that's just that's how they know Jax.
It's the business in the front, party in the back.
Doesn't that picture look inappropriate?
Yeah.
Defined a generation. And for Crossland, it's getting him nationally recognized.
To go, this big in this show, man, it tickles him to death.
Trent Crossland entered his son, Jax, into the USA Mullet Championships this month. And that hairdo landed him in the top 10 kid mullets in the country. Anyone under 18 and rocking the look qualified to enter. But so far, Jax is running away with it.
It's blown up way more than we had ever thought it to. I mean, I think they posted something the other day. They had over 8,000 votes, and he had about almost half of them.
Voting began October 14th and will run until Sunday. First place wins $500. Jack says the money will go towards fixing his dirt bike.
And cutting his hair.
Win or lose, the mullet is here to stay.
Oh, okay.
I love my hair so much that I might not cut it.
And he's got a message for the fans.
If you burn my dinner, I'll punch you, bitch.
And
Come on. Spit it out.
God, he's got to have a kid to help him. That poor kid.
No. He's a puppet. That other
but
kid's
every day.
In Celeste, Mike Rogers, News 12.
Oh, man.
He's
All
chewing
right, so
tobacco.
what are the odds you will grow a mullet?
I don't know.
What? It's a mullet, not a mullet.
I don't know. How much does it pay? You could talk me into it.
$500 is
Yeah,
what it
wouldn't
pays.
take money. A couple of little snip with you, we could
Yeah.
be right in the money.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I have a better chance at having a mullet.
Yeah, you got a head
I'm already
start on
halfway
me
there. Yeah.
so.
That's pretty corn fiddly. All right, listen.
What did you just say?
That's a pretty woman. Dale Dudley makes comments about women being corn-fed.
You're going to lose the state of Iowa.
She's beautiful. I'd go there.
Where? Iowa?
I think we need on the cameras, because we haven't done it on cameras. We've got to do a knowledge nugget to close it out.
Oh, yeah.
For people, so you
Okay.
can see what we're seeing from this TV station.
But which one to pick?
Well, let's look. Is there a new one? Well, we did McNugget shapes.
Ouija boards for Halloween.
Okay.
It could
Visions
be.
of the Dead. Snoring.
Oh. Visions of the Dead is 8 hours old.
Toilet in space. You want to do Visions of the Dead?
I want to scroll way down.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Snoring.
Did you just see Evolution Continues?
Boy.
I saw that.
Where was
That
it?
good. 10,000 steps a day. The phrase. Go to next page. Let's just do it. That's deep dive.
We're
I think
running
they
out
call
of
it.
time.
Deep dive. Next page.
Running out of time.
That's fine. We'll just pick something from the next page.
Let's do the dead. Let's do the Halloween one.
Coffee cake. Stamps.
Stamps? That's got to be.
Riding shotgun. Riding shotgun.
Funny Town mottos.
A collection of little
Funny
known facts.
Town mottos.
Facts about tattoos.
Misquoted song lyrics.
All right.
Lyricosis.
All right, pick one.
I want facts about tattoos because
Gingivitis.
I think that's the one that's going to apply to our listeners the most.
Okay.
Or coffee cake. Or your hat.
gangrene.
The Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, mustard gas.
Well, time to break. All right, what are we doing? Facts about tattoos?
I don't care.
Okay, here we go. At least if it's not a good one, you'll still see the guy that. I mean, this is a treasure trove for us, and the empathy.
Your favorite time of mine, Lance
the
Nugget.
empathy that we feel for this dude is real.
Never been tempted to get a tattoo? No?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Like Daybreak Forever on one of your muscles there or something
I
like that?
wouldn't,
No?
wouldn't go that route.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought about it, but I'm not afraid to get it.
No, I'm literally sending out resumes right now, bro. I'm not going to put Daybreak Forever on my body.
A tattoo, the original tattoos thousands of years ago may have been a form of healing like acupuncture. And, of course, it might have been a kind of rebellion. But the art of tattooing is more widely accepted than ever. You'll find more people with them than ever. Archaeologists found the oldest known tattooed human skin on a frozen body in the Alps, going back to 3370 BC. Just little dots and lines using carbon ink.
That was that
Well, let's go
Iceman.
get a tattoo.
The
Here we
Iceman.
go. 5% of Americans
Val
have
Kilmer?
had one tattoo covered up by another.
Okay.
That tattoo gun can puncture your skin between 50 and 3,000
So I'm betting that this dude, before he goes on the air, they have a stock website where they can download stock photos, and he just slowly enters in tattoos and picks his kicker story. Oh, man.
a minute, 1 millimeter deep. 58% of women have a tattoo. Did you know that? While only 41% of men have one.
No.
But women are twice as likely to get their tattoos removed than men.
Because it's on their lower back.
No, because it's a boyfriend
Usually
that
it's
doesn't
around a
exist
woman's
anymore.
ankle. Men, tattoos on their arms, for the most part. The word tattoo is one of the most misspelled words in the English language. It's T-A-T-T-O-O. It's often spelled T-A-T-O-O.
He said
There's
T-T.
3 T's in tattoo. Gregory Paul McLaren, Guinness World Record book, most tattooed person in the world, 99.9% covered.
Why would you show the release form?
Including the inside of his eyelids, the inside of his mouth, and the inside of his ears. Black is the easiest color to remove. It absorbs more laser waves.
Green is the
Green
hardest.
and yellow, the most difficult to remove. 23% of people regret their tattoos. Why? Mostly because you got a tattooed name that you don't like anymore. When starting an apprenticeship, a new tattoo artist practices on fruit. Grapefruit, oranges, and lemons. They're the closest texture to human skin.
Oh, okay.
All right. We spend $1.5 billion on tattoos every year.
Not you.
Miami has the most tattoo shops, the least in Salinas, Kansas.
Okay.
The average cost of a small tattoo, they charge you by the hour, $45.
A segment shouldn't be this long, man. On
He's
TV,
just reading
He's just reading a
facts from
story.
someplace.
It's so sad.
I think the video was actually looped once.
Yeah,
I've seen.
The average
yeah, it
cost
is.
of
There
a
it
large
is.
tattoo, $150 per hour.
That's the third time
And
I've
is
seen
the
that
story
shot.
of the tattoo.
Oh, here we go. The crosstalk.
It's amazing because, tattoo artists, I mean, depending on how they feel that day. I mean, because it's almost like, you're an artist.
Yeah, Johnny Depp had
They are artists.
a tattoo when he was dating Winona Ryder.
So he's
and
not
it
listening
said,
to the other guy at
"Winona
all.
No.
Forever."
Hold on
The
a
host
second.
is not listening to the weatherman
No,
at all.
because he just started to make a point,
Right.
and he just cut him off.
Cut him off with some other fact about Johnny Depp.
They hate
The poor
each other.
guy.
What's sad is they're the
And
comic
then
relief.
they broke up. So all he had to do was remove 2 letters from Winona's name, the N and the A. So it says Wino forever.
Okay, there you go. All right, thank you,
That
Len.
weather guy. Oh my God.
He hates
You
his
know
job.
what? I've given television people so much grief for fake laughing, and now when it doesn't happen, I feel cheated. He should have laughed at that for that old
He's a
guy.
hero.
Yeah.
That is your nugget of knowledge today.
That's the nugget of knowledge. All right, we got a break. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, especially to Channing, who really did knock it out of the park with the Small Town-tober. I would have been all scrambling for it. It's always fun to do. And we're going to open the phones here in just a second. Ask us anything. It's an AMA, but it's an AUA. And we'll just edit you out if you're trolling or being mean or whatever. But you can also ask us questions like the life doctors. If you're really having a struggle with something, we'll give you our advice. If you're getting married, if you're, if it hurts when you pee, those kind of questions. Plus, you can ask us anything about ourselves, and we'll try to answer honestly. 512-834-0937. 512-834-0937. I'm turning the phones on now, and thank you, Dylan. And hello to everybody at the 7 o'clock. You can watch this segment, 7 o'clock, KLBJFM.com, as well as everything we showed, which was put up by Justice. So take it away, Bob.